We got our next opponents. We're going to go ahead and get started right away. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, so far in the beginning, we have a nice clean board here from Birb. And in the meantime, Tytris is having to do some cleanup in the beginning, but it's clean now. There's Tytris' first Tetris on the board. Yo, we got Mark, Megas, Deck, Stoical. Welcome on into the chat. Welcome on in, Smooth, Fizzy Cola Bottles, Sky, Biggie Mac. Happy to see you all here. All right, Birb, currently more than halfway up the board, needing to get this board under control. Yeah, not the best time for that J piece, but we'll open up that well with that really nice T-burn. Now just looking for a long bar. Have to close the well again. Oh, that was not a good time for a long bar. Birb's in trouble. Get the bar all the way to the right. They get the board back down to a safer position, but misdropped the J piece. Birb's back in deep trouble, but gets a really nice double with the J piece. Nice adjustment of that T piece. All right, Birb's in a safer position, but still not out of the woods. Tytris in the meantime has been scoring away, taking over the lead. Birb's a little bit safer now, but unfortunately just ends up right back into a dig. Had a double J dependency that didn't get resolved in time. Birb's having to do some more burning, but the board is looking much better now. This should be a much easier dig. Just looking for the right pieces. There we go. That bar opens up the right side. And there's the bar for the Tetris. Birb is going to survive the dig. Gets two Tetrises, 131. Tytris still ahead at 182 and back in lines as well. Birb was doing some pretty high up digging, so Tytris in a pretty comfortable position right now. Ahead by 30,000 points, behind by 10 lines. That's right, Ryan. It is T-Storm that is commentating right now. And hi to you too as well. So make sure I got everybody. All right, 210 for Birb, 232 for Tytris. Still similar situation, 30,000 point lead for Tytris while being backed by 10 lines at times. Both players just keeping it clean. Not seeing any digging right now. Game seems to be treating them pretty well recently with the bars, as they haven't really had any high builds. Just been getting Tetrises as soon as they're ready. Our Birb stack is looking a little awkward, but it's getting it cleaned up right now. Gets a Tetris. J dependency taking up columns 3 and 4. The JP is going to show up. Tytris, really nice sloping board. Has a double well to boot. Gonna use that double well to go ahead and fill in the right side, get Tetris ready. Tetris for Tytris. All right, the real-time scores are neck and neck, but once again, we have Tytris well behind in line, so Tytris still has the pace advantage. All right, we have Birb Wizard now just 20 lines away from transition. And Tytris is going to reach the 100 line mark. Got a really bad, poorly timed S piece. Sets up an overhang, goes for the L tuck, misses it. And now he's going to be digging for the time being. Not a bad dig. Pretty low board. Just going to have to lose a little bit of steam here. Ooh, nice next box awareness there. Saw that bar and went for the bar dependency. Oh, but now that left side's looking pretty awkward for Tytris. Bar dependency now in column 1. Just gonna go ahead for and take the J burn. It's gonna leave a hole. Birb Wizard in the meantime, having to deal with the same exact board formation on the left side. It goes to show that when you have that formation, it is not a good shape. You really need good pieces, or else it'll probably turn into some burns. Birb Wizard now transitioning in the high 400s. It's actually going to go a little bit aggressive, go for this elevated Tetris, but fortunately had to close it well as the bar showed up. Uncovers it well, gets another bar, enters level 20 with a 521. Now in a position to get that hole, taking up the first 2 rows. And now Birb is in a position to work from the bottom of the stack. Not gonna chance it, not gonna set up to column 9, just gonna go ahead and take the burn. Meanwhile, Tytris now in level 19, 467, so turns out Birb Wizard is now in the lead, and with Tytris, oh, those misdrops from Birb Wizard! He takes the triple into Tetris! Oh my goodness, that got scary very quickly. The slightest bit of a drought probably would have been the end of that. But Birb Wizard still has to dig this board down. Woo! Birb Wizard still alive here, level 22. And not the worst of paces. 576. Oh, but Tytris is in a pretty bad situation now as well. And now Tytris is having to get some, looking for a good piece of going to the left side, but unfortunately didn't get it in time. And unfortunately, a couple of misdrops on the right is going to lead to Tytris topping out 484.
Dude, I like misdrop. What? I about shit my pants. I'm like, oh my god.
I was like 4 lines in position. I could not get a good one.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Woo!
Brutal.
We're gonna get game 2 started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Nice. Oh, we good? Like, fine.
Oh no, I read the next 80 pieces by looking at the first 2. I'm so cheating. Whoa.
As long as we're fine. I'm good.
I'm gonna talk to
If you win.
Yeah. If you win, then it's all.
All right, nice clean board here for Birb Wizard. A little bit of a dependency for Tytris. That's Tetris 2. All right, Birb so far not having to burn yet, but just gonna go ahead and play it safe. Take the burns on the right side. Both players now really clean stacks, 72,000 for Birb and 50,000 for Tytris. Welcome on in, Richard Wolf. All right, 117, 119, 2,000 points, 2 lines is the separation. This is a neck and neck game. Unfortunately, there's a misdrop for Tytris. Tytris did not get good pieces for a quick cleanup. So this is gonna be a dig, and Birb's gonna be able to take advantage of this. Birb keeping the board clean, although that was a poorly timed square. It still looks like a pretty quick cleanup. Oh, but now it's turned into a bar dependency for Birb. Where's the long bar? All right, nice triple with the L piece. Might not even need one. Oh, doesn't get the bar right. All right, right side's back open. Birb's keeping the well open for a bar to lower the stack. Needs a bar. Bar's not showing up. All right, has to get this over. Okay, gets the bar over. Birb's in a much better position now. Tytris, in the meantime, got the board nice and cleaned up. Tetris for Tytris. 155 to 158. Because both of these players had to take their burns, it's still a neck and neck game. All right, now both players are nice and clean and Tetris ready. Bar's gonna show up for Birb. 201, 184 for Tytris. So we have a 1 Tetris lead for Birb Wizard now. Is this the losers? Maybe? I think so. Also, hello, smoking since '96. All right, both players continuing to keep it nice and clean. 271 to 230. 2 Tetris lead for Birb Wizard here at the halfway point in level 18. So it looks like these players are on track for transitions around 500,000. Birb doing a little bit of cleanup here. Gets the right side back open. Still waiting for a long bar. And there it is. Tetris for Birb Wizard. Tytris in the meantime looking for a piece on the right side to get Tetris ready. That Z will do the trick. And there's the bar. These guys are winners in my heart. Aww. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Nice tuck there from Birb. 357 and 90 lines. Respectable scoring right now. Nice adjustment there. Seeing that bar was next and making a dependency. Tytris 322, 98 lines. Beanboard gets a Tetris. Ooh. Birb's gonna set up an overhang, not go for the S double. Let's see if this pays off. And it turns out not to. Oh, a couple of missed shots for Birb. Birb's gonna be dealing with the high up dig now. We've seen him get out of this before. What's his plan here? Oh, needs something for the right side. He's able to get all the pieces he needs. Oh, not a good time for these squares. All right, he's able to get some pieces to the left. Nice T piece. Nice J piece. Gets a double with the bar. And Birb's in a much safer position now. Birb is unkillable at the moment. Gonna try to force that well back open. Wasn't able to do so immediately, but a couple of burns later, able to get the board in much better shape. Just needs something to get the right side back open. Oh, the J was right there, but he blocked it. All right, he's gonna end up transitioning before getting this board cleaned up. Here we go, 432,000 points here on level 19. Tytris in the lead right now, 445, still back on 18. One more Tetris is available. Where's the bar for that Tetris? Tytris just opting to take the burns into transition. 476 now, still in the lead. Birb on level 20, 15,000 points behind. All right, Birb is gonna take some really smart burns, get the well back open, get to Tetris entry level 21 with a 492. We got Tytris here on level 20 with a 504. So these players are neck and neck in a real-time score right now, but Tytris has some runway to work with as it's a level back. Near simul Tetris there. Birb now entering level 22. Sets up a nice burn. Opens up the well once again. Birb looking for a bar for a Tetris. Got to keep his burning options open. You see he's not trying to put any S's on the right side. That safe play is doing wonders for him. Able to keep the board in good shape still as he waits for another long bar. Still Tetris ready, but getting a drought. Both of these players are going to be feeling this because we've been doing same piece sets. All right, there we go. Tetris for Tytris. 596. Oh, Birb's dealing with a bit of a tricky stack. Enters level 24, 617. 627 for Tytris on level 23. So Tytris continues to pace ahead. Nice Tetris there for Birb. Birb's going to open up that hole in the first row. Has an opportunity to get the column 9 Tetris standard perfect transfer, just needs a bar. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to burn out of it. Not gonna take the chances and sell for it. All right, 691 to 699. These players are just breathing down each other's neck. These players are doing a really good job keeping their boards nice and clean. Nice S-spin there from Tytris. All right, 789 for Birb and 767 for Tytris. If Tytris is able to play this last bit of post efficiently, there's an outside chance of a max out in the kill screen. The game's gonna have to treat him well though. And doesn't look to be the case. Having to wait a little bit for that bar. Birb in the meantime, 800 now in level 27. Getting a little bit high, waiting for a long bar, but the wells has to be closed now. That J dependency on the left side didn't get addressed in time. Gonna get it nice and filled in. Looking for a long bar now. Fortunately, having to take the burn, so no 900 in the kill screen for Birb. All right, now we've entered kill screen. Birb Wizard, 882 into level 29. Tytris misdropping in the middle, topping out 875. So Birb is gonna take the second game.
Oh my goodness.
And the set.
Dude,
So close to the very
great game. I didn't know. I'd like
What a hard fought set.
a real pop before my foot was shaking.
Dude, oh my God. That was crazy. GG's, man. Wow.
Kirby and Sodium in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, looks like Sodium may have missed a 5 roll to start, but 4 is going to be fixed pretty quickly. Oh, but the board's looking very jagged now for Sodium. All right, there's the bar for the Tetris. Sodium now on the board. So is Kirby. Kirby not having to burn yet. Uh-oh, misdrop from Sodium. Oh, that was a beautiful square placement. Fortunately, the pieces didn't show up for an efficient solve. Sodium's gonna have to take the long way around. All right, Sodium's nice and clean, just has to deal with this J dependency. Nice adjustment for the square. Sodium gets a Tetris, 56,000 points. Kirby in the lead at 78,000. Kirby taking a couple of burns. Was probably very close to getting out of this stack. All right, there we go. Kirby, Tetris ready. Goes to 100,000 points. Nice adjustment for the flat S. Sodium still having to clean up some garbage on his board. All right, Sodium still having to do some cleanup. Kirby's in a position to open up this lead a little bit farther. Sodium just opting to take the burns. All right, Sodium is now clean. Currently 151 for Kirby, 98,000 for Sodium. So Kirby's currently ahead by 2 Tetrises. Make that 3. Whew, fast square left there for Sodium. Fortunately, no bar in sight, so he's having to burn anyway. There's a Tetris for Sodium. All right, Kirby's gonna have a misdrop in. Now needs to clean this up. Does an adjustment for the L piece. There's a double for Kirby. Well's open, but not Tetris ready. There's a hole in row 4. There's a really uncomfortable L piece for Sodium. Sodium's gonna do a bar tuck. Get the stack a little bit cleaner. All right, 245 for Kirby, 182 for Sodium. Sodium still down 3 Tetrises. Both players looking for a long bar. And there it is. They got the same long bar for the same Tetris. Kirby with an overhang. Ideal piece will be a square, but Kirby's just going to settle for the O double. Wait. Ideal was an L. Ignore me. Anyway, Kirby 339, 256 for Sodium. Sodium still having quite a bit of ground to make up. All right, both players right around the 100 line mark. We got still a 3 Tetris lead for Kirby. Oh, very smart burn setup there from Sodium. Also some nice burns here from Kirby. Kirby's still enjoying this lead. Very likely to have a 500 transition, but like a TP soon. There's a T, but misses the T-spin. It's a nice bar for the right side. Opens up a J dependency in the middle of the stack. Kirby's gonna opt out of the center well setup. Takes a double, transfers the well. And those couple of burns allowed Sodium to start closing the gap quite a bit. These players are now separated by just 1 Tetris. And Kirby has to set up some more burns on the right side, so we may actually see a lead change here. Double J dependency for Kirby. This is not good news right before transition. Speaking of transition, Sodium's here on level 19, 467. Transition for Kirby, 450, so Sodium's the one with the lead. Another Tetris for Kirby. Kirby gets the lead back. Sodium's gonna score, so we're seeing the lead being traded between these players. Sign that this is a pretty close game at the moment. Sodium's having to do a little bit of cleanup. Fortunate Z timing, given the board state. Sodium's able to get nice and cleaned up. Kirby just staying clean and starting to widen the lead a bit. 580,000 points to 531. Sodium's just having to manage this board. It's pretty tricky. There's holes, a couple of spots still need to be addressed. All right, the well's been open in the middle of the stack. Bar shows up very quickly, and Sodium is out of the dig. Now in a position to start scoring once again. Sodium's Tetris ready. And there it is, Tetris for Sodium's 578 into level 23. Kirby now also enters level 23, but at 646, so there's a lead for Kirby, but Kirby's currently having to dig. All right, Kirby's largely out of it. Just a couple more burns probably gonna be needed, barring anything tragic. Oh, the parity's looking kind of rough on the left side for Kirby, but a TP does show up. It's gonna help fix the stack. Sodium, in the meantime, halfway up the board, but gets out of it just in time for a long bar. Tetris for Sodium, 690 to 642. Both players just now entering level 25, so there's about Tetris and a half difference between these players. Another Tetris for Kirby. Sodium's Tetris ready. But we got that prize pool bumped to 1115. Thank you all for those who have been contributing. Oh, misdrop. We got a mistuck here on Kirby's board here in level 26. Kirby has started to pull out ahead though, about 2 Tetris lead, but now that pace has been lost, especially after that J hang on the right side. Sodium, nice and clean board, in very good position to take over. Kirby's just having a down stack. Oh, that missed bar left. This might be the end of the run, depending on what Kirby's able to do anything about this. Yeah, Kirby's done at 803. Sodium 822 will take game 1. All right, both players are ready. So let's move on to game 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. No, it's fine.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, my fault.
No worries. All right, nice clean boards for both players. So far, neither player has needed to burn. So I'm take a burn right as I say that. Ooh, Sodium's board no longer very accommodating. Really nice cleanup though. However, 2 J dependencies still need to be tended to. And here it is, a Barb followed by a J. Sodium's board in much better shape. Sets up a delay burn with a flat L. Is able to get the right side back open. Gets a Tetris. Nice fits there from Sodium. Kirby, in the meantime, having to do a little bit of cleanup. He currently is enjoying a 1 Tetris lead, 97,000 to 75,000. Though Sodium's back 3 lines, so their paces are actually pretty close, but Sodium's now had to burn, getting a little bit high. All right, 121 to 123. It's a pretty close game once again. Sodium had to take a couple of burns while he waits for that J dependency to be addressed. Oops. All right, still a 1 Tetris lead here for Kirby. About a third of the way through level 18. Both players, no holes in their stacks, but Sodium's left side needs some care. Both players continuing to play it clean. 283 to 246. So Kirby's lead has grown to 2 Tetrises. Oh, Kirby was looking for an L or a square. Didn't get either for a while. Now has to settle for making a hole at the bottom of the stack. All right, and Sodium's able to start closing the gap a little bit. Now just a 1 Tetris difference instead of 2. Kirby set up a center well. Board is really nice and clean for a center well. Just looking for the bar, but where's the bar? There it is. Oh my God, is that a $500 donation? I swear I just saw it at $1,100 earlier. All right, 368 to 365. Players are now almost as close as it can get. Continuing to... All right, we're continuing to see some nice, solid play from these players. Nothing major happening to either player's stack. Doing their best to squeeze out as many points as they can here at the end of level 18. Transition for both just about 20 lines away. All right, 493 for Kirby and 483 for Sodium. Both players now crossed the 500,000 mark. We're lucky to see a pair of 550 transitions. There it is, 563 for Kirby. And 556 for Sodium. Both players now in the post-transition. We're going to see how these players hold up to the 50% speed increase. Sodium not getting the best pieces to get out of this board quickly, but is managing it very well anyway. All right, center well set up for Sodium here. Column 3 off the ground on level 20. Blocks it just as the bar shows up. He's going to have to wait for another one, and there it is. The Tetris in column 3 for Sodium. Going to take the double to transfer the well. Kirby, in the meantime, set up an overhang, hit the S-spin, and we'll get the Tetris on level 21, 690. So we now have a 100,000 point lead for Kirby over Sodium. Really smart burns there again from Sodium. Nice clean board here. Gonna get a Tetris 650 now. Gap's now closing to 70K. Kirby's waiting on another bar to score Tetris. Had to take a couple burns, but the bar did show up. And he was able to use it to score. So 750 here on level 20, on level 22. All right, Sodium opens up the well, gets the bar for a Tetris. Look at this, 800 on 23 for Kirby. Very strong game so far. If Kirby's able to keep up this efficiency, we could actually see a 1.1 into kill screen. Sodium in the meantime, 720, so down 150,000 points. So it looks like Sodium, if Kirby's able to get this game all the way to kill screen, Sodium's going to need that kill screen rolling in order to be able to take this. Sodium, nice clean board, Tetris ready, gets the bar. 794. Kirby had to do a couple of burns, but is clean once again, gets the bar as well. 940 into level 26. Still a really good position to get a 1.1. Nice adjustment for the square from Kirby. Kirby very nicely building out the left, keeping the board in very good shape, having to take the burns though. It's a bit of a drought that's formed, but there it is, 990 now on 27. Sodium still not doing so bad. Sodium is actually on maxed out pace here, entering level 27 with basically 900,000. Looks like there may have been a misdrop from Kirby, but it looks like it's being cleaned up pretty quickly. All right, there it is, max out here, level 28. One more Tetris will give him the 1.1. He's got a bar dependency. Oh, the board is falling apart for Kirby. Sodium, meantime, very close to maxing out. Oh, no bar for Kirby. A65 will be the top out score. So Sodium, 1,066,000. That's your target, A66. Having to take the triple into kill screen. Gonna start taking some burns. Oh, there's a J dependency on the right side. Oh, but he misdrops. And that's gonna be it for Sodium. Kirby will take game number 2, and we have a decider. 5. All right, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, bit of a rough board for Kirby to start. Looking for an S or a T. There we go, Tetris ready. And Kirby's gonna score. All right, 47,000 for Kirby, 46,000 for Sodium. Nice, clean, efficient openers for both players. right, look at this. We got a dead tie between the players here. 22 lines. Oh, we got Kirby setting up a delay Vitz. Oh, but now bar dependencies for him. Kirby will go for the Vitz first, go for the bar dependency second, and now needs to do a little bit of cleanup. That was a really bad time for Kirby to get a Z piece. The well's back open, but Kirby wasn't able to get some relief in time. Kirby keeping this well in column 7 open. Now set up for a dirty Tetris. It's gonna burn out of it though. Just worrying about the survival first and foremost. Very important skill in comp. All right, that pair of doubles will open up the left side. Kirby's in a very good position to get out of this dig. There we go, well's back open. There's the bar for the Tetris, 154 for Kirby. Sodium in the meantime has opened up a lead. About 2 Tetrises sitting at 194. So it looks like Kirby's gonna have to try to recover this deficit. Kirby once again with a board that needs some cleanup. This is gonna be another slowdown. Sodium has a chance to open up the lead further. Kirby was looking for a J piece, didn't get it in time, having to find an alternative solution. All right, there we go. Kirby's gotten clean. Tetris ready. Sodium now with a 100,000 point lead. Pretty efficient first half of 18. About a 75% Tetris rate for Sodium. Kirby's looking for a way to deal with this J dependency. Gets the J pretty quickly. There's the Tetris, 284 and out 84 lines. Unfortunate timing for that T piece though. Kirby's gonna be back into digging mode. And Sodium has a chance to open up the lead even farther. Already ahead by 100,000 points, and this is just gonna be icing on the cake for him. All right, Kirby's trying to get the hole uncovered on the right half of the board by keeping the left side open for the right pieces. It's a bit of a suffer for Kirby, but Kirby's still in this. Nice adjustment for the bar. So Kirby looks to be going for row 2 Tetrises from here. Oh, that Tetris is going to open up the hole in row 1. Can Kirby get a bar? Transfer the well right away. No bar in time, so Kirby's going to have to stick to row 2 for the time being. Sodium, in the meantime, almost a 200,000 point lead. 546 at 116 lines. Kirby, 354. And now transition for Kirby's 10 lines away. We may see a 600 transition from Sodium. Sodium's been playing the back half of 18 very well on top of the first half. All right, transition for Kirby, gets a Tetris right away. Now 427 early on level 19. Meanwhile, 620 transition for Sodium. Things have now ramped up. Remember, this is the last game these players are going to be playing. Winner's going to take this set and advance onward. All right, we're going to have a Tetris for Kirby. An elevated one here on level 20. 486, 170k down from Sodium. Kirby's got his work cut out for him. But anything can happen. Oh, it looks like there's a misdrop there from Kirby. Kirby now having to do a little bit more cleanup, or just not in good shape. Meanwhile, Sodium is continuing to maintain a clean board. 733 into 22 for Sodium. Some poorly timed pieces for Kirby, but Kirby's able to start taking some more burns, lowering the stack. Kirby just wants to get to the bottom. But given the board state and the piece sequences, it's like, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sodium clean on level 23, 746. Set up for a Tetris, but has to close the well to take some more burns. All right, Kirby's just gonna go for it. Already 200,000 points down and probably needs to tap into that aggression in order to have a chance to take this last game. Kirby's trying really hard to maintain as well. All right, Kirby's gonna try to get this board back down to the bottom one more time. Holes uncovered. And the thing is, this has already become a dangerous situation for Kirby in terms of recovering the score. Kirby is now down 270,000 points, and that's pretty much all of the room that is left from level 25 onto kill screen. And here we go, 900 into 22 from Sodium. So there is no way for Kirby to get this without kill screen. Looks like there was an overshoot on Sodium's end, but the board hasn't turned really too messy. Oh, there's a misdrop from Kirby. Oh no, another misdrop. Kirby's not gonna go for the bar left yet. Okay, gets the second one and is able to get it over. All right, clean board into 28 for Kirby. Sodium maxes into 28. Tetris for Sodium. And there's kill screen for Kirby. Can Kirby do anything here? No, and that's gonna be it at 734. Sodium, A68, you're good. Hard fought set, well played, both of you.
And we're gonna count it down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, pieces are the same. Double Z piece. That's an S piece. Double S piece. Players already differentiating their placements here. Sodium's gonna get the first Tetris. Birb right behind him. Birb able to get the second one. Sodium having to take a couple of burns. Is still ready for when the bar comes. And gets another Tetris. Birb setting up a little bit of a tug. Gonna put the T there. Oh, and that board there for Sodium. Interesting. But it worked out. There we go. 69,000 here for Birb. 53 for Sodium. Sodium ahead in lines by about a Tetris worth. Oh, bit of a spire here for Birb. Gonna want to build out that left a bit more. And gets another Tetris to bring it down. Gonna set up for another with that T. Just overall some clean starts here for both players. Both are Tetris ready. Birb actually getting a little high. Gonna want to burn this down pretty soon. Gets the bar instead. He is out for blood, playing aggressive. Sodium gets one for him too. Goes up to 126. 185 for Birb. So Birb ahead by many Tetrises. 200K at 40 lines is a great start. Birb a bit behind in lines. Gonna get another Tetris though. He's now ahead. And set up for another Tetris when the bar will show. And gets it. Goes up to 253. 173 for Sodium. Has a couple of complications he needs to fix here. That T is very good. As well as that. All the T's are saving this board here. 277 here for Birb, 183 for Sodium, 90,000 point lead in favor of Birb. Birb, of course, is CTM jamming to some good tunes. Sodium listening to something, but not jamming as much, not bopping his head. 346 here for Birb now, 252 for Sodium. Really not a bad game for Sodium, just Birb is on a really good track here for a really high transition. Nice line flat there for Sodium, love to see it. A little bit of a complicated situation there, just gonna plug it with a square and hope something else shows. Hole in column 5, gonna try and dig this down rather. $415 now for Birb, that's 80 lines, 287 for Sodium. And Birb gets another Tetris to increase that lead. Now ahead by 160,000 points. That's a lot of Tetrises, folks. Birb could have had the perfect clear if he got that bar 2 pieces earlier. But it's all right. Nice adjustment with the T to better accommodate that Z piece. Just getting some great pieces and using them very well. Birb gonna be at 500,000 at 100 lines. Birb's board a little complicated. Would love a J, absolutely. We'll take that bar though. And can absolutely afford to do this dig. Oh, the line spin. Very nice. 359 here for Sodium, 492 for Birb. This is costing Birb some pace, but he certainly has the lead to be able to maintain it even with this dig. Birb at 517 now at 107, 404 for Sodium with a double bar dependency in the same column. He's gonna fill it as soon as the bar comes. Gonna want to get out of this before the transition at 130 lines. Nice adjustment, or at least an interesting adjustment. I'm not sure exactly. Birb easily able to get a 600 transition here, unless something tragic happens, of course. Nails the spin, one more Tetris, and some change. 418 for Sodium, 595 for Birb, with one more Tetris available. Is set up, will the bar show? Takes a single. Oh, and a bit of a hang. Gonna transition 597. Sodium has one more line. Just gonna take the single, transitions at 426. Nearly 200,000 point lead for Birb here. But Birb is high. But he's dug out some really impressive situations today. So certainly not counting him out yet. And he is dealing with this great. But Sodium is going to be able to take advantage of this for sure. Birb, very clean dig here. Sodium up to 530. With just 2 levels, brought this 200,000 point lead only to 100,000. Actually only 90,000 now. Birb is now clean though and is ready to score. In fact, gets a Tetris. Doesn't get that piece all the way over, but is still Tetris ready and we'll get it. 703 for Birb in 22. Sodium at 560, make that 587. And Birb is a little bit ahead in lines now due to that prolonged dig. So Sodium is not behind by as far as it appears. Couple of burns here, neither for Sodium. But of course, Sodium here does have a PB of like 2 million, so kill screen, an extensive kill screen is certainly in play here. But Birb, not a slouch on the kill screen either, can certainly score some points there if needed, playing so high. Birb is just on fire. 771 now for him, 656 for Sodium. Bar dependency on the left, gonna fill it, and then the bar shows. Another touch for Birb, 837, 668 for Sodium, now 699. Birb is taking the lead once again and running with it. I think Sodium's probably going to need some kill screen if Birb doesn't top out soon. This could be a little complicated for Birb if he doesn't get the right pieces. Gets that piece over last second. And just getting high, going to get that bar in time. Birb with a little bit of complications. That bar flat didn't burn anything. So Sodium could use this to its advantage. Down by about 100,000 points, 944 for Birb. A Tetris or two Tetrises will give the max. Sodium gonna need some, actually can still max, I think. In fact, Sodium behind by multiple Tetris worth of lines. This could be a lot closer than it appears. But Sodium is having to do a lot of burning. And Birb, one more Tetris or 2 lines will bring him to the kill screen. Just gonna burn into it. Transition to kill screen, 967, 909 for Sodium. Can get one more Tetris. And hangs that J. Oh, beautiful burn with the T. I saw a T spin, but did not do that, and it worked out. Birb is on level 30 now, flirting with level 31. But that left side, gonna top out 994. Sodium, you need 995. 995. So basically a max out. Sodium in the level 31. Like I mentioned, 2 million PB. He can certainly play some kill screen. Oh, hangs a bar. Something can still get over. But the board's falling apart. Hangs a bar, gonna top out 958.
Oh my word.
And Birb takes the first game. So that would
I thought
be
you had that.
this one.
Damn.
I did it.
Rough. That's tough, man.
Honestly, Shaky, I knew you had it.
That was a really good game.
Dude.
All right,
You gotta be on the side stage, man. Come on.
So, did you implement it? All right, we're gonna count this down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, pieces are the same, so we're good to go. Once again, players stacking completely differently. Sodium seeing that bar in the next box, actually setting up a bar dependency. I was able to fill it. Sodium gets a Tetris, Birb right behind him. Both players get another. Birb a little dependent there in columns 6, 7. But gonna fill it beautifully. Now it's a nice sloping stack starting to form. Sodium's the first to take burns. Birb gets Tetris number 3 in a row. Not gonna try and get that over. I'm not even sure if that would be possible. Another Tetris for Sodium, 71,000 for him, 92 for Birb. $117 now for Birb, 97 for Sodium. Both boards are just really clean. Can't really complain too much about this. I leaned to the left just a little and got a projector in my eyes, so that's fun. Birb with a Tetris lead of 163, 145 here for Sodium. And their boards are clean. Another one for Birb, goes up to 186. Sodium takes the lead, 213. 210 for Birb. Very close game though. Birb setting up that tuck, that was clean. Got pieces to fill it rather quickly as well. Tetris for both players. It's neck and neck here, only separated by 2,000 points, with Sodium slightly in the lead. A little bit of complications here for Sodium, but gonna burn it down really quickly. Birb now with the lead once again at 280, 242 here for Sodium. Sodium is one game away from being knocked out of this tournament, so certainly wants to play for as long as he can. Gonna try and beat Birb here. But Birb actually dealing with a bit of a complicated situation now. And Sodium has taken the lead, so now Sodium can build on this lead while Birb is digging out of this. Certainly some good news here for Sodium. You love to hear that. Nice delayed burn with the S piece for Sodium. Birb gonna have to take another triple to get these holes uncovered. Honestly, for all he just dug, he's not behind by that much. Sodium at 337,000. Birb at only 308, so only behind by a Tetris and change. Now 2 with that Tetris from Sodium. But he's clean now. Ready to start scoring. Gonna transfer the well to the right. And he's ready to go. 311 for Birb here, 362 for Sodium. Make that 385 with that Tetris. Once again, really solid paces here for both players. Both can easily get a 500 or even a 600 transition, at least for Sodium, I believe. Nonetheless, this should be another game to watch, so be ready for that. Another Tetris there for Birb, 381. Sodium gets another one, goes up to 434. So ahead by another, so 457. Ahead by 3 Tetrises, make that 2 now that Birb got another one. 2 Tetrises describes the pace lead a lot more, now their lines are a lot more similar. Another Tetris for Birb here. And for Sodium. Sodium at 500 at 114 lines. So what's that, 4 more Tetrises? I think Sodium barely cannot get a 600 transition. Double flipped that piece, but was able to rotate it back in time, thankfully. $527 now for Sodium, 473 for Birb. Birb not wanting to create that bar dependency. Could opt to build dirty here, and I think he's gonna do it. The absolute madman here. Not wanting to set up any bar dependencies, but RNG really wants him to. And that didn't burn. I think Birb thought that was gonna burn. And transitions in 4 lines, so he needs to dig out of this and soon. And I'm not sure as much. It gets that bar over. Sheesh. Wait. No way. Transitions 504, Sodium 577. Sodium up high as well. Are you kidding me? Birb is gonna get out of this. Are you kidding me? Birb is on fire today. A couple more burns and Birb will be clean. Are you kidding me? Hangs that square, but it's fine. Can tuck something or spin something in. Misses the spin, and now his board's precarious again. 597 for Sodium, 526 for Birb. Birb gets a double, uncovers the well, and does a couple more burns. Birb would love a bar once the well's uncovered. Just not receiving what he needs. Now he's bar dependent with that piece, and the bar is just not showing and hangs. I'm gonna top out 538. So Sodium, you are good for game 2. How did you do that?
Dude,
I should have
survived that like 6 times over, dude.
You were
oh my god.
insane, bro.
First thing you want to hear.
Okay, it's gonna count down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, pieces are the same. The players are actually stacking the same. Oh, is it? Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Sodium strikes with the first Tetris. Birb's stack not great early on here. It's very survivable, just not able to score points right away. All right, Birb is clean. It has gotten a Tetris. Sodium has gotten 2 so far. Has a little bit of a complicated situation here. Gets some beautiful pieces, amazing pieces even to get out of it. Tied up at 50,000 points apiece. In fact, separated by a single. And the line differential is also 1 line, so that makes sense. $119 now for Birb, and 98,000 for Sodium. Sodium would love a J or a bar. Not getting either, so gonna have to set up something gross here. Set up for only a double with a bar. Gonna take a triple there. Is getting this down. Is not really in any danger, just mainly in danger of giving Birb quite a lead with this dig. And opting just to burn it down. There we go. Sets up the bar dependency knowing that the bar is in the next box. And gets a Tetris, 139 for Sodium, 169 for Birb. Nice adjustment with the J there for Sodium. Saw there was a space for the L piece, and last second moved the piece to where it would make more sense given that information he saw. Very close game here. 197 for Birb, 185 there for Sodium. Sodium just throwing those squares to the left. On level 18 with rolling, the left is often just like a hold chamber, like a modern Tetris. You don't really know where to throw something, just throw it to the left. Use it to build out your left because you can build so high. Birb slightly in the lead because Sodium is doing a bit of burning. 251 for Birb and 216 for Sodium. Birb at 278 now, 230 for Sodium. So Birb ahead by about 2 Tetrises. Still only about halfway through level 18, so Sodium can definitely make up that ground. But, sets up the square tuck, but then hangs the square. Certainly not dangerous, just not something you want to happen to your board, really. But Sodium is clean. But Birb has taken a bit more of a lead. 326 there for Birb, 264 for Sodium. Nearing a 100,000 point lead for Birb. Kind of a trend we've been seeing here in this match is that Birb has really, for the most part, kept the lead throughout level 18. And 19's been a bit more up in the air, depending on the game. Sodium played better in one, and Birb played better in the other, so. As far as I'm concerned right now, this game is definitely up to 19 and 29, more than anything else. Oh, Birb with an awkward 4x2 there. Gonna burn it out pretty cleanly though. 444 now for Birb, 358 for Sodium. So probably 3 or 4 Tetrises behind or so. About 90,000 point lead. And transition is nearing in about 10 lines. So hopefully they are ready for that. One more Tetris for both players, and then they will transition to level 19. And Sodium transitions 473. Birb is looking for that bar. Not showing itself. That left side's getting a little gross. Going to transition at 545. Sodium hangs that piece. Not over yet. Oh, beautiful burns. Incredible. I would even say impeccable burns from Sodium there. And just like that, he is clean and roaring to score. Spams those squares left, gets another one there as well. Birb gets a dirty Tetris, 577, 507 for Sodium. Gets another one as well, 533. Birb goes up to 602. Birb ahead by about 70,000 points going into level 21. Both players are wanting to win this. Birb a little bit of burning here, but is going to solve it quickly. Sodium gets a Tetris, going to tuck in that piece. And beautiful line flat to get that burn down in just one line burn. Birb gets another Tetris into 23, 720, 652 for Sodium. Still a 70,000 point lead in favor of Birb. Sodium gets another one, 691 into 24. Birb goes into 24, 757. It's actually a really close game, only separated by about a Tetris now. Birb needs to get that well uncovered. Will do so. Gonna get another Tetris, 791, 782 for Sodium. Sodium behind by only a Tetris. So if Birb gets in any kind of dig, Sodium can overtake this lead. Or even if Birb's just not able to score, but he is scoring. This is a great set. It's a shame it's only best of 3. I would love to see more of this. 886 for Birb. 881 for Sodium. 914 to 919. Separated by only 5,000 points. Though Birb is a little ahead in pace because of the line differential. Both players certainly threatening a max out here. And I would not be shocked if that happened. Sodium needs one more Tetris, so does Birb. And Birb is set up and ready. Where's the bar? Sodium's board falling apart a little bit. Is going to burn it down. And Birb maxes out A30 and gets another Tetris, A65. Sodium maxes out as well, A24. Still behind by only one Tetris, though Sodium needs to burn this down. Birb goes into 29 at 1.1 million. Sodium 30, Tetris A61. Gonna need to play some kill screen. Birb is gonna get a couple more lines. Talk about B06. You need B07. Needs B07. A Tetris and a little bit of change will do it. This game decides it all. Sodium is burning it down. Gets the T-spin, frame perfect. Needs a couple more burns. Yeah, BO7. Yeah. Oh no! Gets that bar over. Needs like 3 more burns. No, BO5 needs one more burn. He's not gonna get it. DO5. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Dude, great. Oh my
Separated by 1,000 points.
Holy
Not even, that's like 600 points.
so
difference.
tough, man.
That's like 600 points.
I gotta get a picture. Was it really 1 line?
yeah, literally
Oh
one
my
line.
God.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's tough.
Dude. That's so tough, man.
So, Birb, you're moving on to the next round.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.